Hello everyone, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. So today I'm going to be meeting Poppy in the Forbidden Forest, apparently. Wait, what's... No, alright. Yeah, meeting Poppy in the Forbidden Forest. Okay, let's go here. Seems like I'm always meeting her in the same spot, more or less, when it comes to the Forbidden Forest.
Time for a jaunt, I'd say. What say we pick up the pace a bit?
I mean, you really can't beat flying by animal. Yeah, sure, the excuse me. The broom controls better. Like, there's just no argument there. But this, to feel a living creature, it's just so much better.
And when did I set my trap? Come here, crap mate. Back for more.
Somebody
Quick,
else.
take
I'll
it.
make you wish you were back at school.
Oh, damn it. No, 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 no. Oh. Yeah, it's a bit more Ah, damn it. The main issue at the moment is the way the targeting works.
No need
Oh
to
boy.
race now, my friend.
Come on.
Slow down now. There
Yeah.
we go.
I also need to learn how to control it better because I suck at it. Okay, there we are. So for now, I'll use the broom again. Oh, there we are. Okay.
These rocks have seen better days.
The rocks have seen better. Okay, whatever.
Revelio.
What is that noise? I've been here, right? Jackdaw's Tomb, yeah. This is where I started. Right, so if I just keep following... Hang on. Defeat Dark Wizards. I didn't do shit. But I'm glad you think I did. I'll happily take the credit. Protego Shielding 2, Protego Shielding 3. What did those do exactly? Let's see. Inventory. No, collections. Traits. Greatly decreased damage taken from Dark Wizards. That's it? I thought it would be like your shield can now absorb the unblockable attacks or something. At tier 3, anyway. Well, maybe it will be at tier 3. We'll see. Ah, here she is. Hi, Poppy.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
No, over here. Yep.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
That doesn't sound
I'm
like a
not
good
sure
idea.
about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Why am I seeing chromatic aberration?
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right
I
word.
thought it was
I
just
Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing.
my imagination,
truly.
but I have noticed it for a while. Now I'm actually
We've no secrets
confirming
to hide.
it thanks to the
That's
white
right.
flowers at the
We'll
edges.
simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do.
It's still there.
They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
Was you about to say fucked? Or fine? The world may never know. Yeah, don't pull out your wand if you're trying to
What do you
appear
think
peaceful.
you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Seriously?
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Or else.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Wow.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Alright. First I'm gonna toggle chromatic aberration. Because it is an abomination.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know.
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
He could have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered our questions.
Centaurs can be cryptic. Gran says no one talks more in circles than a centaur. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now
Well,
and ask questions later.
He wasn't really
I
the
can head
leader.
to the library and start
You
looking
could
into the
tell.
cave you mentioned.
Alright. And I'm guessing... No, see, chromatic aberration is off. And yet,
I'll let you know what I find.
chromatic aberration is present. Hang on, I gotta tweak the settings. Alright, we're back. So first thing I did was increase the sharpness. Maybe a bit too sharp now, but we'll see. I put
I
it
hate
at
to see a creature get put
0.45
down like that.
instead of the...
Trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Can you shut up for a second, Poppy? Thank you. I need to speak to someone. So put it at 0.45 instead of the usual 0.35, just to see what the difference was or is. And I found out that the chromatic aberration setting doesn't do anything. As you can see, or maybe you can't see, but there is still something around the edges of the screen. Turns out that this setting here are completely worthless. In fact, I'd wager all of these are worthless. What matters is the post-processing quality here. So if I put this on low, it actually disables the chromatic aberration. If I put it on high, it will enable chromatic aberration, even though the other setting is set to disable it. Oh, final broom upgrade is ready. Wait, what do I do now? Oh, that's it. Okay. I'm gonna get the third broom upgrade. So yeah, congratulations developers, I have no idea what the hell you did, but you screwed everything up.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Those 4 settings just should not be in video games at all. Like, you can still see some bloom around the light here. It shouldn't look like it's illuminating the air around it if there are no particles there.
Hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you. I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me.
You're welcome. Still don't understand why he sells so many house wands, but sure. Alright, let's speak with Natty. She's outside of Hogsmeade, right? So, it should just be a matter of going this way. Yeah, you may notice that the image is now clearer. There's no more of that weird fog that was... That was just covering the screen. So you can actually see at a distance. I mean, there is still some, but I'd wager from here to Hogsworth it's fine. Not so much like from here to there. And there is still some measure of sorry, there is still a little bit of fog. Oh, there she is. Did I not see her? Oh, I have to wait. That's why I didn't see her.
Are you ready to put an end to
But
Harlow?
yeah, and you can still see the edges of the screen are still a bit blurry because seem a bit blurry because of the chromatic aberration. So yeah, very annoying that they fucked this up badly.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
That's fair.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Right.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I mean, if
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
all right. I mean, she can say
Hopefully,
that.
by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
All right. She can say that the wife is in Hogsmeade, but I mean Hogsmeade is kind of hard to search. You know, I don't even know what she looks like.
Work hard.
Now, Natty said one of them works at Gladrags, which is the store that sells clothing. And it's located I took a wrong turn. It's through here.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I
Yeah.
should check there.
Yes, I know. God, we received the information 2 seconds ago. Shut up.
How I get on working as a referee for
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it's this building. Huh. Hello there. No. Okay, strange.
Revelio.
Sneakoscope. Sneakoscope is a type of dart detector that will spin, whistle, and light up when it detects someone untrustworthy nearby. It should be used with caution, however, as it will alert the untrustworthy to the user's presence almost instantly. Sorry, a bit itchy. I kind of figured it would start ringing because I'm invisible, but guess not.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Is it not this man? Like,
Am I losing my mind, or did that happen?
this is Gladrags. So what gives? Apparently I can abandon the quest. Don't know if you realized, but that was an option, for whatever reason.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
That name.
Oh, Isko, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isko.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringott's, and my husband is a curse
Yeah, it's over sharpened.
Harlow
See the
approached me
planks on
about
the floor?
helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isko is paying the price.
Okay.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isko's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isko, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isko's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Yeah, that's fair. Makes sense.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do
It'll
all
be
I
fine.
can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Alright, I'll turn down the sharpness a bit. Let's see. 0.4. We'll reconsider helping us with banking needs, blah blah blah. Yeah.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle.
Still needs to be turned down a bit. I do think I I got the number right when I put it into 3.5. I would still need to turn it down slightly, but I don't know, if I turn it down much more, I get the feeling that I'm gonna regret it. Let's try just turning off the LSS. Wait, what? How the hell does that even work? I don't know what the LAA is. Oh, I guess deep learning anti-aliasing. And that seems fine. Now I just hope the frame rate doesn't shit itself. Seems to be a bit lower than usual. Might be something up there. Come on, faster. Nope, it's downstairs. After all. Or behind the building.
Revelio.
No, definitely inside. Just downstairs. I want to get that page. Excuse me. Oh yeah, frame rate just went to crap. Definitely need the upscaling. Ah, whatever. Can't find it, won't press the issue. Now, I like the 4.5 look. I'll just ignore the planks and stuff like that. Let's try 0.5 now. Okay, that is too much. Okay, 0.4 should be fine. I think it's an acceptable number.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
You're in the
Mr.
back.
Dibble, may I speak
That's
with
why
you?
I couldn't find
It's
him.
about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please,
No.
sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles?
Yes.
All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop.
No, he didn't. You know who hasn't been born yet.
He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Okay.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
That's fair.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and
Rotting in
incredibly
Azkaban,
dangerous.
decapitated.
As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr.
Revelio.
returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Ah, alright.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with
I thought
you about
Bus
your
was a
dealings
middle
with
name,
Theophilus
like
Harlow.
was-
I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
Don't slouch, that's bad for your back.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home.
Oh right, petrified
He found
literally.
the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Back to Natty. It does work here.
It's not like Natty to be late.
It's great
She
that they
said she was going
implemented
to the
Sonic's
Hog's Head.
spin dash,
Perhaps
but
I'll find her there.
seems a bit silly. Okay, apparently I can't use the broom,
How
just...
about some sightseeing? Let's go!
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh no, right, she is inside. I wasn't paying attention to what he was saying, but I then remembered, yeah, she said...
No need to race now, my friend.
She was going to... what was it? Hogshead. Make up your mind.
She stands her ground.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Hogshead docks. Is that her wand?
Natty's wand.
Uh-oh.
She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Flowers. See them? Oh, I think the flowers were a coincidence.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
You wanna try me?
Revelio.
Yeah, threatening students. You're a big man.
Natty must have been taken
Aha.
this way.
See, there's a flower
I need
again.
to find her quickly.
So I was right, it is the flowers.
The footprints led to this room. Accio! A hidden door. Revelio.
What, did you think it would be visible? Come on, it's a hideout.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
What is this distortion?
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her.
Revelio.
Harlow says her friend has been reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Revelio.
Yes, there've been mistakes, but
If I likes it, I takes it.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll tell on us first chance he gets.
Well, I don't see a way to progress without being seen. Oh, never mind, he turned around.
Call out for me all you want. I shall be off spending my spoils in Hogsmeade. Ha ha.
Petrificus totalis.
Niffler statue.
Revelio.
Alright.
Girl's been nothing but trouble. About time we locked her up.
Petrificus totalis.
Lower Hogsmeade needs some stocks under Howard.
Revelio.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend. If they're daft enough to try to come through here.
How did I get this fucking doing Rookwood's work for him? I've robbed every...
So hurrah, me lads, in Rookwood times is glad.
Revelio.
Oi.
Hope I never have to see
What?
it again.
On.
Brave? Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
Can't believe that I'm actually completing this mission in stealth. Didn't think it was possible. And the others, an enemy always
Hey.
popped out of nowhere. Just follow the rats.
Revelio.
And
We
the others.
should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives.
As I was saying, an enemy always popped out of nowhere. Seriously? Nobody is immune to Petrificus totalis. That's such BS.
Knew you were still hanging up.
Okay, that's it. Guess everybody dies now. Everybody dies now. I tried to be reasonable. Oh.
You turned out to be.
Huh. Okay.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
I wonder if the other settings also aren't working, and
Let's
that's
be
why I
sure
keep
I'm
bearing
not
those
seen.
stupid tooltips.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hogshead. Or perhaps I'll just go now.
Concentrate. Can't let anyone get past me this time.
You know what? I'm holding myself back for no reason.
Is that the best?
Believe me, you don't want my best.
First year, did ya?
Accio.
You having the knack at all?
Yeah. The curse breaks through your shield.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
For what? For this?
Revelio.
Yeah, thought so.
I've little patience for such cruel.
Revelio.
I have less patience for you assholes. Since stealth didn't work the way I intended to. But darling Otto. Your last letter over and over, blah blah blah.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Did he? I think he just said you can destroy it. But sure.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Right, time to destroy it. Wrong button. I can't destroy it apparently. Okay.
Revelio.
Identified head item. Better be something good.
The
book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Which mannequins?
Revelio.
I'm pretty sure I had already opened that chest though before I died. So what, does that mean that if I were to die again, there would be another item in the chest and I could just complete my collection that way?
Bombarda. Accio.
See? First I bombard you, then I bombard your enemies using you.
This has become expulsion.
This has become easy.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
What are your thoughts on Crucio?
Do you believe Revelio?
Alright. Swap out Crucio for something else.
You found us. I knew you were here.
Us? Who is us? How do I...
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
How do I unlock the door? Seriously?
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you alright?
I am alright. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
You know, this side quest is taking a lot longer than I thought it would.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Oh, okay. Wasn't so bad. Yes, free Natty, please.
Look out!
Where do you look out? He's just breaking the... Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Isko.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery.
Aw,
I may be too
you're
weak
welcome.
to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on
Revelio.
our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
You're welcome.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
I've already killed every single one of them. But let me guess, there are more because they're gonna spawn in.
Revelio.
Nope. Doesn't seem like it. Come on, Natty. Let's get out of here. Also, why haven't I given you your
Let's
wand
find
yet?
Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Indeed. Why haven't I given her her wand back yet?
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Hello.
Isko Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Well, they haven't been much help.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me.
You're
we
welcome.
Shall speak soon.
Indeed. So, that's it in regards to this quest? Yes. Well, alright. Let's see, challenges? Nope. I have a bunch of new collections. Gwendolyn, I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Joe? I think ZH is supposed to be J sound. But probably butchering the pronunciation. Gear. Right, I have unidentified gear that I need to identify. Might be important, some of it's legendary. And some of it's not. Inventory. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to call it a day. I need to do some stuff now. So, as always, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again next time.